Okay, so here's a battle against Inferno Blade off of GameFAQs, and I'll have 0 bars this whole match. That's why it's really laggy. Yep, there goes my last bar. All gone. And yeah, so we ready to rumble. He leads off with Randy. I don't know why he called it Randy, but he did. And I lead off with my Quillfish, as you guys have all seen, pawns. Literally, he pawns this match. And yeah, I was helping my friend out with his crappy teams. He's standing right behind me. And yeah, so I was helping him, and yeah, didn't even have to think about this. I just went straight for the taunt. Right here, right there you go. What? And he goes for Stealth Rock, and he does not get it up because I did taunt him. And I go for Spikes, predicting the Metal Burst, which is kind of obvious. I mean, why would you use Metal Burst on Bastion? That's like overrated.
Dude, this fucking Butterfree's tail land. And I paralyzed it.
And he withdraws him because he has nothing else to do. And I think I went for Waterfall this time, predicting him to predict me to do Spikes again and knock over the Metal Burst, but he switches anyway, and I go to Sub-Salac, which actually takes his Waterfall like a beast. I don't even know what to say to that. And I didn't want this thing to, he probably sent him in to Encore me. It's what I thought at first. So I didn't know what this thing was going to do, so I think I went for another Spikes. Just because he probably wouldn't Encore me to Waterfall if I were to do it again. But he stockpiles here, and I'm like, okay. So he's probably going to like stockpile, spit up, and swallow, right? But I don't know what he's doing anymore. And I don't know what people in NU are doing anymore. Stupid novelty sets that suck. No offense, Inferno Blade, I'm just saying I don't agree with this set. But I taunt him, and he does not get another stockpile up, and I use Spikes. And he uses Shadow Ball here. See, lag right there. Epic lag. And it got a crit, which really surprisingly didn't matter. Dude, he got a crit that, and I still survived.
He's getting brick on his dust clops. I broke my sub.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Over crit.
Yeah, my friend just fought a guy with a brick break on his Dusclops. And Tailwind on his Butterfree.
Yeah, critted me.
And so I send in Mig-Mag to Earthquake this thing and uses Ice Beam, and I'm like, just praying to God he does not freeze me. Which, Hax does not care for that guy, so it doesn't freeze me. And Mig-Mag takes that thing like a beast. It's not stab and everything, but still, that's just, I don't know. And instead of going return, I do go with Earthquake because it's stronger and it's super effective. And I'm thinking I would not 2-ko this thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh yeah, I was thinking that it wouldn't 2-ko. And he uses Sludge Bomb, which is stab, so it does more than Ice Beam. When I switch out to Gardevoir to take whatever this guy wants to do, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, or Sludge Bomb, Gardevoir is gonna wall that like nothing. Besides Shadow Ball, but he'll still not take much from that. And Traces Liquid Ooze, which doesn't matter in this match. But he Sludge Bombs me, and he poisons me, of course, you know. That's my luck. Every Sludge Bomb that I've ever got hit by has poisoned me. At least on these YouTube vids. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, it likes to poison me, I guess. So I use Psychic, and I take it out because I'm cool like that. No, I do not take it out because I suck like that. And use a Stockpile again, which, I don't know, he should have just went for an attack. Maybe he thought I was going to Will-O-Wisp or Thunder Wave, or maybe he thought I was going to Toxic him, so he just went for another Stockpile.
I would have got this freaking Dusclops' choice fan.
So I Psychic him, and now I take him out because I was a liar and I lied to you guys. And I think that crit really mattered. I think that little HP that he had, he could have survived, but who knows. a crit is a crit, I guess. So whatever, I take him out, and he sends in his Rampardos, and I'm thinking, oh crap, I do not want to switch out because I do not want him to rock pause, predicting me to switch. So whatever, I just go for Psychic, or no, I went for Will-O-Wisp here, but apparently he's scarfed, or yeah, he has to be scarfed because he does outrun my next guy, who would be faster than me, even if he ran Jolly. So at that point, I was thinking it was like Jolly nature, and I'm like, okay, he outran me, that's fine. I'll just send in Troyer, my Quillfish, and with only 148 HP. Watch how much this thing tanks this hit. Just watch. Yeah, that only did 138 damage. I don't even know what to say to that.
Dude.
And use Waterfall, and I take him out like nothing.
Dude, his Butterfree's paralyzed, and then he switched in and used Confuse Ray, and he's paralyzed twice in a row.
Oh my god. Okay. My friends have an epic battle right on my bedroom floor.
It's a war in your bedroom, baby.
So he sends in this Typhlosion, and with spikes, he's not going to go for Eruption. Which, spikes really saved me this match, just simply because of that fact. And he does Flamethrower, and it does take me out, because obviously the thing was scarfed. It's not very effective, but I don't know, he can take a Crunch, but he can't take a Flamethrower with only 10 HP. I should have been able to wall it with that 10 HP, but whatever, it's fine. It's cool. So I send in my Sonic, who has the best chance of beating this thing, and I just go for EQ, because maybe he was going to switch. I didn't know his whole team at this point, but I figured whatever is going to come in, I don't care if it's a flying type, I'm still going to EQ, because if he doesn't switch, I'll hit him. And I did hit him, and I took him out, because Sandslash is beast. He's kind of dead weight usually, but he works. He worked this time, I guess.
Did you win? Butterfree hurt itself with Confusion twice and paralyzed twice.
So he sends his Espeon, oh crap, schedule scan completed by the spyware doctor. Anyways, yeah, that was just my computer again. And he uses... I was not going to switch here because I did not want this thing to do whatever it's going to do. I hate Espeon so much. And yeah, I carry one on my team, go figure. But I use Earthquake just to break his sub. And he does not care. He just wants his... At this point I'm thinking, great, this sucker is going to be Pitaya Berry or Salic Berry, and I'm going to get my ass whooped. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, but yeah, I just keep breaking his subs, waiting for that stupid boost that he's gonna get, which I imagine he is gonna get. And after this sub he does get, yeah, I hope you followed all that, because I didn't. And lag, and he does get his Salic Berry boost. And I was like 95% sure that was game, unless somehow I could survive something with something, but oh my god, I don't know anymore. And he uses Psychic, I use Psychic, my Sandslash use Psychic, no, his Espeon use Psychic and kills me. So now I don't know what speed this thing's sitting at. It has to be freaking high right now. It has to be like 500 or 400 something. So I send him my Espeon because this thing is the only chance to wall any attack he does, and he does Shadow Ball and it does not kill me. I'm just thinking Signal Beam, I'm just gonna kill this thing whenever he's not gonna switch out, but then he didn't switch out because why would you switch out with a Salic Berry boost? And Life Orb brings me down to 29, and he sends in Hisha. And I'm not going to switch out either. I do not want to switch out at this point, because I have Life Orb, and I don't know, I guess I could have switched out, but whatever. I was thinking just go straight to Jump Bluff, because I know I wall Meganium, but Meganium also walls me. So I just went for Signal Beam, and I live with 2 HP, and I bring him down to about, like, I don't know, 30, 40. And he somehow takes me out. I had 2 HP, but he somehow takes me out. I was hoping my Focus Band would activate, but it didn't. I'm kidding, guys. I don't use Focus Band. Not in my Espeon, at least. And I use Encore.
CB Espeon Zen
And I use Encore his Energy Ball because that's what I do. And then I realized I cannot take this thing out, so it just comes down that this game actually came down to hacks. It wouldn't have mattered to sleep out or miss because I would have just tried again. But thankfully it did hit, and that's 1 turn of sleeping right there. And at this point I'm thinking I gotta switch out to Tauros because I cannot do anything against this. And if he wakes up this turn, I lost because that's game, and I'm just gonna run from this match because I can't do nothing. So I do send in Migmac, and thank God he did not wake up. That was game breaking right there.
Who the hell uses Soul Rock?
That won me the game right there. Had he woken up there, he would have energy balled me, and he would have won. But hacks actually is starting to go in my favor, despite my very first video where it didn't. And I still somehow pulled through, but that's a different story. And this is a good matchup because I know if my Big Mac does not kill him, I still have Jumpluff who can Leech Seed and Encore and do a whole bunch of dirty stuff to that thing. So yeah, but I do take him out, and my Big Mac gets taken out by Life Orb. And that was a really, really close battle, but in the end I still won. Alright, later guys.